Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Raw Take. I'm your host, Robert Reed. This is your review for the debut episode of AEW Rampage. This was an excellent show. Uh, let's get into it right now. The show starts out with the Impact World Championship being defended. Kenny Omega defending against Christian Cage. This was an excellent match, really good match. Uh, I don't know how Christian is looks is looking better now than I think he did 7 years ago when he quietly retired. Uh, he's in better shape than he was years ago, and he looks he's really crisp in the ring still. He's absolutely amazing, and he's your new Impact World Champion. He beats Kenny Omega. Uh, the normal the normal distractions don't work this time. They try. Uh, the Bucks slide in a ring slide in a chair. Don Callis tries to interfere. Christian Cage ends up hitting kill switch onto the chair, and that picks up the win. I will say that this week the 4-man booth that they did. I know that this is only for the first episode, but the 4-man booth can go away now. Like, I love Chris Jericho, but he needs to stay off of commentary. He was okay in this match here, starting out. He had a lot of actually really good uh, setting up backstory between them. That uh, Don Callis produced Christian Cage's first televised match in Canada, and then he promptly fired him. So there's bad blood there. Uh, this was a really good match. Christian Cage is the Impact champion. I'm not sure how to feel about them having two matches in such a short span. They're only like 3 weeks apart. Um, but I will say I lately give because I make the same argument about constant rematches in WWE, and I can't. But here, I think there is a little bit of a difference. Um, I think we're starting to going to see the unraveling of Kenny Omega because he lost her last night. I think he's going to lose the AAA title tonight at Triple Mania, and I think that's gonna start making Kenny paranoid. I think Kenny does retain the AEW title at All Out, and I think at the Arthur Ashe show, I think that is when uh, Hangman Page comes back and defeats Omega for the AEW title. I feel like we're going to see Kenny Omega turning into Gollum with the AEW title. My precious, I think we're going to see that, and I'm ready to see that. But for the story so far, I thought this was really a really good match. Uh, Kenny Omega does not take pins very often, so I give them the benefit of the doubt that they're doing this and they have had Christian win this. Also, it's a way. It was going to be really hard to find somebody on Impact to beat Christian or to beat Kenny Omega. and I think it's a lot easier to say, "Oh, Christian Cage dropped the title instead." I think that's why they did it. Uh, I think it's easier for them to say, "Oh, Christian Cage is the one that drops the belt to a Impact wrestler." I don't know what that means, what that says about Impact, that none of their guys can beat Kenny. But to be honest, I don't think any of them were anybody out. And they had the Moose match. He would have been one of the only guys I would have seen winning it. Maybe Sammy Callahan, but he lost too. And I really didn't see anybody. Josh Alexander, I believe, is going to be the next Impact champion. I think he was going to either be the guy that he was the one guy I could have saw beating Kenny Omega. So I think he is going to be Christian Cage. It's sure as hell not going to be Brian Myers, as he's taking on uh, Christian Cage for the title, I believe tonight. I believe that pay-per-view is tonight. Uh, so yeah, I thought this was pretty good. Really good match, good finish. Uh, Getting an interview with him after the match, everything's good. The next match was really fun. It was Fuego del Sol. It was facing Miro for the TNT Championship, and also not only if Fuego would win, he would not only be the TNT champion, but he would also get a full-time contract with AEW. Uh, Really fast start. Fuego hits 3 tornado DDTs, and they have really sold. He's really sold up the tornado DDT for over the last year, and he hit 3 of them. One sent Miro to the outside, and there was a very close uh, tease of a 10 count, to the point I thought they were actually going to do it. I thought they were going to do a 10 count victory and have Fuego win by count out, but he wins the match, but didn't win the title. But winning the match would give him his contract. But that didn't happen. Miro got back in the ring. He hit a third, went for the pin. Miro kicked out, and then finally Miro just finally turned it around. Hits a slam, hits a kick, hits his Machka kick. Game over. Match is over. Match is done. And he takes the contract that the Fuego would have signed, and he rips it up and throws it in his face. But after we come back from break, we have an awesome moment. Tony Khan walks out with Sammy Guevara, who is legitimately best friends with Fuego del Sol. He gives Sammy a microphone, and Sammy says, "Fuego," he said, "sometimes victories come during a loss." He said, "It is my honor to announce that Fuego del Sol is all elite," and he hands him a AEW contract. Fuego signs it. They get the big graphic. Fuego del Sol is officially signed with AEW. I thought that was a really good moment. It's really nice to see, like, heartwarming moments like that. AEW has been really good at stuff like that. I thought this was really good. Next, we have a really good promo, back and forth. They're on separate cameras, but we have a interview segment. Uh, quick, Britt Baker and Red Velvet. Mark Henry is doing the interview. It's a split screen. A really good promo. Britt Baker is one of the best promos in the entire company. Uh, she is absolutely comes off as a megastar. And coming up and up next, the main event. Britt Baker defends the Britt Baker defends the AEW Women's Championship against Red Velvet. Another really good match. I wouldn't say amazing, but it was really good. Britt did do Adam Cole's brainbuster to the knee, which I thought was really cool. There is some heel shenanigans. I did like that since they were in Britt's hometown, the Red Velvet acted a little more heelish tonight than she normally does. I thought that was a really nice touch because I'm glad that they finally, just because a person is a heel, if they're in their hometown, let them be them. Let them get the reaction they deserve. Because Britt was like extremely over tonight. Huge reaction. I do like that they made special terrible towels for her. I thought that was really cool. But eventually, distraction from Rebel led to Red Velvet getting caught in the lockjaw, and that if she taps out, Britt Baker wins the match, defends her title. She goes back to attack Red Velvet. Chris Statlander comes out, and then she is attacked by a returning Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter has been in the UK, and we got a graphic later on Twitter. She is also All Elite. She is Britt Baker's new heater. Really good stuff. I may have waited until next week to do the beatdown spot because I think it might have been a little bit better to end the show with just having Britt Baker holding up the title. But all in all, this was an excellent debut episode of Rampage. I wonder what they could possibly have that could possibly top this next week. I don't know. But that was the show. That was the debut of Rampage. If you like this review, put a like down below. Subscribe. Comment down below. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Rob Reed. And I'll see you in the next video.